Hi, my name is Desiree Rivas. The topic I chose to do was on a performer or an artist. I did have another setup planned in a classroom setting where I was going to present in front of a board, but when I got there today there was technical difficulties, so I had to end up doing it this way, but it's okay, we'll make it work. So the person I'm doing it on is Daughtry, and we'll start off with who is Daughtry. His real name is Christopher Adam Daughtry, and that is him right here. He is 39 years old. He was born in New Mexico, but he was raised in North Carolina. He is married to his wife Deanna Daughtry in the year 2000, and the two now have 4 children together. He is a pop rock / country singer and writer. Most of the songs he did write or had a part of writing, but he did have producers write some of his music as well. One of the most popular ones is Dr. Luke. And then he is the main singer in his band, which is called Daughtry, but he has many singles as well. The other band members are Josh Paul, which is a bass guitarist, Josh Steely, which is a lead guitarist, Brian Craddock, which is a guitarist, and Elvio Fernandez, which is a keyboardist, who is also a background singer for Daughtry as well during the concerts. Life before fame. So starting off in high school, he started singing when he was 12 years old, but he didn't really take it serious until he was about 16. He started getting more guitar lessons from specifically somebody named Matt Jagger, who taught him a lot about the guitar. And he then joined a band with Matt Jagger, which was called My Dog Lucy. It was actually Brian Craddock's band, which is pretty cool because if you remember, Brian Craddock is a guitarist in his band now. So they've been in a band together pretty much their whole lives, which is really cool. So they sing a lot in that band together. And then other bands that he was a part of, he joined a band called Cadence, which Cadence released their first album in 1999. It was called All Eyes on You. It was the only album they had. And then there was also another band that he was in, which was Absent Element. And their popular album was called Uprooted, which was released in 2005, right before he auditioned for American Idol. And speaking of auditions, right before American Idol in 2005, he auditioned for a rock star contest. And he didn't make the cut for that, which totally understand. He's more of a pop rock than a rock star. But he did make the cut for American Idol when he did that in 2005 by singing The Letter. This was actually supposed to be his first audition I was going to show you. It's a really cool video, so I would definitely look at it when you see it on the discussion. But he did make the cut for that. But surprisingly, Simon Cowell did not say yes to him. He did not like him at the time. So now skipping to American Idol life, he performed The First Cut is the Deepest. This was the first song that Simon actually liked from him. He also did a very emotional song. It was called Emotion. When he did his trio performance, he made top 24. This was when he started getting a lot more feedback from people. He was getting offered into other bands, other jobs, other gigs, all these different things, and he was turning them down because he wanted to stay focused on American Idol. He was cut, though, however, in the Final 4 on May 10, 2006, being voted the lowest, and his performance that day was not great. It was called Mystery with the band Live. And then rising fame after American Idol. So he performed Wanted Dead or Alive in the Ellen DeGeneres show, which was a huge hit. His Daughtry song Home was played on every episode a contestant was kicked out of on American Idol's 6th season. In 2008, he began singing for more bands. He wrote and recorded Drowning You for the video game Batman. And his 4th album, which is called Baptize, was released in November 19th, 2013 by RCA Records. That is my favorite album yet. The first single was Waiting for Superman, written by Daughtry and other producers. He now has 5 studio songs and 1 compilation album, 5 studio albums and 1 compilation album. And from there on, he just continues to go on tours and all across the country and everything like that. So he's still very popular. Now, major accomplishment that he has is, well, with American Idol, in terms of record deals at least, he is the 3rd most successful American Idol contestant, besides from Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood. He was the first American Idol contestant to produce 2 consecutive #1 albums, which was Daughtry in 2006 and Leave This Town in 2009. Some special nominations. Him and his band did win a Grammy in 2007. This was a huge deal back then. That's when he was rising up. It was the rock song, best rock performance, and all that good stuff. And then he also won another award at the Music Awards in 2007. So he was winning a lot of awards back in 2007. And then album accomplishments, well, their first single, It's Not Over, was released in 2006. The album reached #1 in Billboard charts. And he had a couple of other really great albums as well, which received a lot of feedback. This was my favorite song that you should check out. It's called Battleships. It has a really cool music video attached to it. And then these were some pictures. So this is his band. This was a concert that I went to. I didn't take the picture, but I went to this one at Ribfest down in St. Pete. This was in Michigan, and this is him and his family. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.